Greetings, colleagues. Do you sometimes struggle trying to express yourself or when trying to understand the other person? Do you conduct business in English? Talk to clients or colleagues or potential customers in English? Are you interested in learning business English expressions and understanding common business phrases? Then let's level up your business English by mastering these 53 common expressions. This is part 3. All right, so we're going to go through 53 different common expressions that are often used in business English.
At a press conference, investigators told reporters all leads have been followed up, but so far there are no persons of interest.
Chief Jensen wants him to cool his heels another day while we follow up on some leads.
Yeah, did you follow up on that?
Follow up. So we use this when we did something or someone else did something, but we need to now make sure it was completed. Maybe we had a meeting and it was agreed, Nancy was going to handle this, but I haven't heard from her, so I need to follow up. I need to talk to her, send her an email, call her, visit her, whatever, but I need to follow up and make sure that she actually did that. If she did, then great. Otherwise, I need to follow up and remind her, ask her to do it again. Or maybe we had a meeting, we tried to sell something to you, but you didn't say yes or no. So a week or 2 weeks later, I might follow up. I'll call you and say, hey, have you still thought about our offer? Do we have a deal? What do you think? So I'm going to follow up on those calls. Hands are tied. So this means my hands are tied. I can't do anything about it. You want me to do something, I'm sorry, my hands are tied. The boss has to make that decision, or that's not even decided here in this branch office. You got to go to the main headquarters to get approval for that. I can't approve that. My hands are tied. So even if I wanted to help you, even if I wanted to agree or do whatever you're asking me to, I don't have that authority. So I'm not able to do that.
Just got heads up that we're up for an inspection.
Heads up. Heads up is just a warning that something is going to happen. Heads up, the big boss is in town this week, so he might be visiting your office today or tomorrow. I'm just giving you a friendly warning. It doesn't have to be a friendly warning, but I would give a friendly warning, of course. Or I'm giving you a heads up, this client of yours is not happy. So you may want to contact them, you may want to follow up with them and find out why they're not happy and do something to try to fix it before they choose to terminate the contract with you.
In a nutshell, I hate my brother.
In a nutshell. A nutshell is going to be something that's very small. So if I ask you to explain it in a nutshell, I'm asking, give me the short version, kind of like the too long didn't read version, we might call it today. The old version of that would be, tell me in a nutshell. Don't tell me everything, just tell me the bottom line. What do I need to know in a nutshell?
You were there to introduce yourself, to learn the ropes, to show them you're someone that they can work with.
In case you don't quite understand what that means, it means you have to learn the ropes before you become an able seaman.
Learning the ropes. So when someone is a new employee, they're new to this company or new to this office, new to this position, we might say that they're still learning the ropes, learning their way around, learning what they can do and can't do, learning the system. If you think of it literally, think of a sailor back in the age of sail where they had a lot of sails and ropes. If he's a new sailor, new to the sea, they spend a lot of time learning those ropes. Which rope, what does this rope do? What does that rope do? It's going to take a long time to learn the ropes, to learn how to do your job.
You have to move forward.
To move forward or move something forward. Now, this could have a couple of different meanings. If we move it forward, we could mean that, we're thinking about something, and we're advancing it. Yeah, we're moving to the next stage, the next phase. We're going to consider it. It's going to move forward. We're not only are we still considering it, but it's even more advanced now. But move forward or move something forward could also be a scheduling issue. For example, we have a meeting set at 2 o'clock, but I just found out that I've got to meet with my boss at 2 o'clock. Can we move our meeting forward to 1 o'clock? Move it forward, meaning move it earlier. We will meet earlier.
I had a thing, but I can probably push it back.
If we can move something forward, we can also push something back. So if I push something back, we were going to meet at 2 o'clock. I'm afraid my 1 o'clock meeting isn't going to be over. Do you mind if we push back our 2 o'clock and meet at 3 o'clock instead? We'll push it back 1 hour.
Others have found a way to push back.
We could also talk about pushback. The new boss wanted everyone to come in and work on Saturdays, but there was a lot of pushback. A lot of people complained about it. They didn't like it. So now maybe the boss cares about it and so he'll change his mind, or maybe the boss doesn't care. Even despite the pushback, everyone's still got to come in on Saturday to get this extra work done, but there was some pushback. People complained, they were talking about it, that sort of thing.
Titanium armor, a multitasking heads-up display, and 6 beverage cup holders.
Multitask or multitasking. If you're able to multitask, you're able to do many things at once. I remember when I was working at a financial company, and we just hired, or they hired someone new for our little department, and my boss, met with them, and I asked her, "Oh, what do you think of the new girl, the new person that they hired?" And my boss said, "She can't multitask, and she doesn't take notes." And that was all she said. So she was not impressed with the new hire, with the new person in our department. So if we can multitask, we can do many things at once, or at least multiple, more than one. I can, check this, I can do this, I can do that, all at the same time and get everything done. Now, that is kind of a modern problem, right? We're always multitasking. Maybe we're watching a movie and reading and, eating at the same time. We're doing a lot of things. We're multitasking. Sometimes it might be more efficient to just do one thing at a time, but of course, in the modern office, you probably do need to multitask.
Plug in. You should be able to interpret the entire Imperial network.
Network. Now, we could use network meaning like the internet network, the connection of the computers. We have an internal network or external network to, connection to the internet. But we'll probably mean it more as business networking. That is, you go to a Chamber of Commerce event or a conference, a training, something like that. And one of the things that you're supposed to do there is to network, to meet other people in your business, in your line of profession, your line of work, or similar to it, near it. And you want to get their contact information, and become kind of friends with them, colleagues with them. Now maybe something will come of it. Maybe they want to hire you, or maybe you can hire them, or maybe they'll put you in touch with somebody else that needs to hire you, or they might know someone that you need to hire. Whatever it is, but you want to network. You want to increase your network, your connection of other people. And so a lot of people, especially in the business world, can be very good at this, very effective at this. And this can kind of be a force multiplier for your company if you're good at networking. Network we can use both as a verb and as a noun. I need to go to this conference, to network. I'm going to network while I'm at the conference. Or, gee, I don't know someone that can help with your problem, but let me check my network. I have a network of professionals, and maybe some of them know how to do this, or they know someone who knows how to do this. So I'll ask my network of friends and colleagues that may have information that I don't have, and are willing to share it with me. If you enjoyed this video, please conquer that like button and make it ours. Work hard today and enjoy tomorrow.